MeteoMark weather show. Let's get into some weather across the country, North America. Let's take a look at those rainfall totals expected here across the lower 48 here basically, and portions of southeast Canada. What we've got going on here is not too much in the way of rainfall here across much of the Northeast Great Lakes and into the Midwest. A lot of the lion's share of the precipitation will be here down towards what would be this time of year very normal across the Gulf Coast. You get those afternoon tropical showers and thunderstorms, and then over by Texas here. But I want to make note of something. Let's zoom in on the desert southwest of the United States here. You can see portions, of course, the hurricane here that hit Baja California. This will be moving up here and will basically be affecting Arizona, New Mexico, and portions of southern Utah and southern Nevada. I have bad news. Unfortunately, this is not going to affect Southern California. So for you drought-wary residents out here in California, it seems like these hurricanes, they come up and they kind of move into the Arizona area. So in Arizona, we could be getting up to, and this is bad news considering what happened last week and the week before, we could be getting upwards of that 8 to 10 inch rainfall, locally higher amounts. So this is not very good news from the Phoenix area over to Las Vegas and extending eastward towards eventually Albuquerque. So watch for this in the coming days here. Let's take a look at the surface maps here for the northeastern part in southeast Canada. Let's take a look at, we got Wednesday, we got this frontal boundary hanging out here to the north, just to the north of the Great Lakes into Ontario and Quebec. We'll get some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder towards Ottawa and Toronto, and extending northeastward up here towards Montreal. Most of this should stay north of the US-Canadian border. And temperatures looking very seasonable for this time of year. Maybe a little bit cool, mostly 60s and even 70 down towards New York City. We get right into Thursday, we start to really build some high pressure in here. This is going to set us up for Friday morning. A lot of frost and freeze, although the Adirondacks, the White Mountains, basically have been seeing a lot of frost and freeze, and we'll extend those southward across upstate New York, maybe into Pennsylvania, and of course we'll continue with that high pressure system. Cool days. Look at this Thursday, one of our coolest days, even a lot of 50s in the higher elevations. Northwest Pennsylvania, the Alleghenies, even some upper 50s. But then we head on to Friday. The high pressure starts to move up towards the portions of New England. So we start to get that southwest flow here on the backside just in time for your weekend. It will bring up more clouds from the south, but it will bring warmer temperatures. We start to see some 70s creeping into portions like Cleveland, Erie, Pittsburgh, and we'll progress that into Saturday where we get southwest flow moving in, but we start to get more cloudy skies. Not much in the way of precipitation, maybe a 30% chance out towards Cleveland, but as you can see, we're looking high and dry across much of the Northeast for your Saturday. So get out there and enjoy it. Some of the leaves will be changing, especially in upstate New York into Canada, portions of upper New Hampshire and Vermont in Maine. That's going to do it for this segment of MeteoMark. I'm going to have a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers from the Susquehanna region of upstate New York, Northeast Pennsylvania. But don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Look at these temperatures here. Basically, we're going to hold it through the mid to high 60s, although Thursday will be the coldest day. We won't get out of the lower 60s. But make note here, not much in the way of precipitation, very dry. Friday morning here, we could be getting down to a frosty 33 in some of the colder valleys of upstate New York, Northeast Pennsylvania. But as I said, Saturday and Sunday, look at this. We progress towards the 70s with overnight lows near 50. So we start to get a little bit warmer, but we start to get a chance of a shower or thunderstorm by Sunday. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark.